Where my peeps at? Oh, there you are. What is up, the Bomb Squad? My peeps. I am back once again for another action-packed, life-changing wrestling figure review. So today, you guys, instead of calling me Don the Bomb, just call me Captain Charisma. Because what do I have here to unbox and review? Well, I have the AEW Jazwares Unrivaled Series 17 Christian Cage. Captain Charisma, the Patriarch. Oh man, he is the man. I tell you, the last couple years in AEW, Christian has just evolved and adapted, and I think he's the best version of himself that I think he's been in a long, long time. Ever since he turned heel and started this fatherly persona, this evil heel, where he just belittles everybody and tells everybody that he's their father, he's definitely checking a lot of boxes. I wish he would have cashed in his Money in the Bank or whatever the hell it was, his contract, and would have won the belt a couple months ago. But for whatever reason, he didn't. But I think he's actually done some of his best work the last couple of years as a heel. And I was hoping that Jazwares would come out with this figure. Now, albeit I wish it was about a year or so ago, but hey, it's better late than never. So this, once again, Jazwares AEW Unrivaled Series 17 Christian Cage. Look at him in his plastic prison. Yeah, he's really, this is the best I've seen Christian, especially on the microphone. You couldn't be a better jackass than what he's been. He gets a lot of people angry. That means he's doing his job well. There he is on the side there with his, what is that, the TNT Championship? Yep. There he is right there. Only as a fatherly figure could look. And there are all the other individuals in this series. I got this over here at Ringside Collectibles a week or so ago. I think I paid about $25.99. It's definitely more than I usually would like to pay for a figure that's coming out to the stores. But I had to get this one. I literally have been waiting for this exact figure for 2 years. Me and my buddy Mark Doomsday, we have wanted this figure for about 2 years. And finally, it's in my hands. Home amongst the collection here. What a time to be alive. Checking the boxes, playing all the hits, off to the races, and we're cooking with gas. Yeah, what a way he's been able to reinvent himself the last couple of years. So without any further ado, let's take him out of his plastic prison, as my YouTube friend Kyle Peterson says. Let's get right into it. Christian Cage. And there's his buddy Adam Copeland, also available in the set. This is the one I wanted. I want them all, except for maybe the Ricky Starks, because how many Ricky Starks could you possibly need? Or Ricky Saints. But, yeah, this is the one I wanted the most. So, yeah. And don't forget, there is the barcode right there. Another jibber jabber for any of those that might need it. Get out of here. All right. And accessories. The classic AEW microphone that everybody seems to come with. But hey, it definitely needs to come with Christian because he is a talker. And there is the mic gripping hand right there. And as, looks like, oh no. The scissors, I forgot the scissors. That's not good. Let's see if I can get him out of here without the scissors. Oh yeah, success. See, it wasn't so hard for him to escape from prison. Oh, yeah. This, like I said, this is exactly the figure I wanted. Oh, my goodness. And it's a 2-in-1 he can take with his wrestling attire or his entrance promo attire. There he is right there. If that's not Christian, I don't know who is. Modern day older Christian. Look at that stylish hairdo. And he has it, like I said, I would love for him to have this tan jacket. And it comes with, of course, the signature black turtleneck that he's come to be famous for the last couple of years, the skinny black pants, and the matching tan dress shoes. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a front row guy right here. And he comes with 2 fists out of the package. So if he needs to get in a scuffle with anybody that won't let him be their father, I think you better do what he says. They call him a patriarch for a reason, and that's the reason. Nice soft goods jacket. We'll take the jacket off. Hopefully I won't have any problems putting it back on, as well I shouldn't. And as you can see, he has the black turtleneck on, removable Velcro in the back, and per usual, per Jazwares, comes with the plastic wrapping all around the arms to prevent from staining, which once again, unfortunately, Jazwares figures are prone to. So maybe instead of wrapping up the arms and chest and everything in plastic, which I appreciate nonetheless, but sometimes it doesn't matter. The staining will still go right through it sometimes. But let's just not make soft goods that will stain. Then there goes that issue. Oh, and if anybody didn't notice, I did my best to try to dress up like Christian given the items that I have in my closet. So I think it turned out pretty decent. I am your father. Didn't somebody else say that? Albeit, whatever. There he is here, minus his hands. The classic Christian physique. Jazwares does a very good job of making the wrestlers' physiques as close as to real as possible. Now, their face scans are generally hit or miss, but they do a good job with the body sculpts. Now, they did do, like I said, a very good job of this Christian face scan here. So, let me put the hands back on. I'm going to give him the mic gripping hand because he's going to have the mic in his hand. All right. And a fist. What do you know? Not bad. But I will display him with the soft goods. You can't do it any other way. Articulations, they're standard basic articulation. The head's a little loose but removable. Up and down, side to side, and around. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Let's don the bomb. Captain Charisma. Talk English. His head goes all the way around, just as if he was in an exorcism. That's what I was trying to say. Hard for me to say. All right, we have the bicep cut, double jointed, pinned elbows, removable hands. Yes. The ab crunch, this one's pretty decent up and down. And if you go too far back, it'll pop off. But that's good for customizers like I'm trying to be one day. You can interchange these Jazwares figures very easily. No need to really heat anything up unless you have to get the legs or arms off. But there you go with the black pants, double jointed pinned knees. You can do the super kick like that. The Christian splits. Thigh cut, boot cut, ratchety style ball ankles, these are pretty good. I've seen a lot worse out of Jazwares, and Mattel for that matter, but there he is, the figure I've been waiting 2 years for, the heel promo Christian Cage, tan jacket, black turtleneck. Once again, playing all the hits for your boy. Let's bring in some, first let me put him on a Ringside Collectibles Unrivaled stand, which he fits perfectly. Here is his first Jazwares AEW release, when he was his babyface Captain Charisma persona. Looks like the skin tone here is a little, I guess, less pale. Like this one's very pale, but there's his face scan there. That's not too bad, but I definitely prefer that one. Yeah, definitely. It looks like he's going to replace this one in the display back there, too. And we'll bring in a WW Elite figure. Now, I have a Christian Elite WWF Mattel figure, but I can't find it. So next best thing is his buddy, Edge, Adam Copeland, whatever. Well, Edge is taller than Christian in real life, but it looks like here, Christian's taller. So even though they try to scale well with each other, a lot of times it just don't work. So the Adam Copeland the Jazwares Adam Copeland figure, which is back there somewhere. Actually, probably should have grabbed that one. Or maybe I still can. I still can. Without hopefully knocking anything down. Now, this is a pretty sweet figure here. And he is a little taller than his Mattel counterpart. Thus, taller than Christian Cage, which is what he's supposed to be. But this is a sweet figure. This is a sweet figure. So, 2 home runs for Jazwares. So, hey, not too bad, my peeps. So, for Christian Cage, this is Don the Bomb, otherwise known as Captain Charisma. So, my peeps, and if you're not already a member of the Bomb Squad, what are you waiting for? What are you doing? Subscribe. And just remember these words from your boy, and everything will be A-okay. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Sometimes I just can't talk. Maybe the camera makes me nervous, but there's no crowd. What am I nervous about? But just remember these words. All that glitter isn't gold for Christian Cage and everybody else. Have a good night, everybody. Peeps out.